VOA News. VOA News. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Mexico is the United States' top trading partner. In 2024, it exported almost $506 billion in goods, with the top three sectors being automotive, electronics and machinery, and agriculture.
Tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico.
On Tuesday, hours after the tariffs were imposed, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said she would defend her country's interests.
We have decided to respond with tariff and non-tariff measures, which I will announce in a public square next Sunday.
A 25% tariff could result in export losses for Mexico of $26 billion to $42 billion, according to nonpartisan think tank Wilson Center.
The Mexican economy would collapse. It would be devastating, and not only for the economy in the abstract, but for the economy of Mexican families.
On Wednesday, the White House announced it would exempt cars from the tariffs. On Thursday, following a phone call with Sheinbaum, Trump paused tariffs on other goods that comply with the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, negotiated during his first term. While Trump shared his decision on social media, Sheinbaum described her conversation with Trump as respectful about shared interests.
Why? Now that you impose the tariffs, how are we going to continue collaborating with something that harms the people of Mexico? And we reached this agreement that really benefits both nations.
Despite the temporary reprieve, Mexican business leaders remain concerned about the possibility of a tariff war. The uncertainty makes it difficult for businesses to plan. Carlos Jaramillo, president of the Tijuana Business Coordinating Council, says,
The reality is that we don't necessarily have to talk about China, but we do need to consider other markets. We can't remain so heavily dependent on the United States.
Concerns are particularly acute in Mexico's border cities. Maquiladoras, factories that import materials for assembly and export finished products to the U.S., are a major driver for local economies. Tariffs would not only severely disrupt the supply chain, but also the workforce's livelihood, warns manufacturing expert Ricardo Melgoza.
This would increase unemployment here in Mexico, in Ciudad Juárez. Inflation will obviously hit us because residents of Juárez also buy many American products.
That would affect the purchasing power of families living along the border. Veronica Villafañe, VOA News.
VOA News. VOA News. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.